Hello everyone, this is Lawrence from MBOSS64, and today I bring you a game that has filled me with so much rage and just made me feel so happy once I finally beat it. The journey of this game, I can't even begin to describe how it was. I guess fear is the biggest thing about this game. Fear and anxiety. Those are the two things you really feel while you play this game. Because you don't know what's going to be around any corner and you don't know what you're going to face. If you've never played this game before, I would suggest never looking anything up about this game and just buying it and playing it. That's it. That's it. But let me go on to what this game is about. You are placed into a world where you have no idea what's happening, you don't know what you're doing, and you don't exactly know which way to go. And the only thing that brings you peace in this game is to sit at a bonfire, which you do everything from. You level up, you fix your equipment, and you just prepare yourself. If you're really unprepared, you're going to stay by this bonfire for a long time. There are multiple throughout the world, but there aren't that many. And when you step into a new place, you are going to be begging for a bonfire to show up. You will be begging for a bonfire to show up at any point. That way you can just sit down and cry, just let the tears run from your face. But the gameplay is you are just a character. This is a true RPG, I have to say, because you can literally build this character to any way you want, and you literally make the story as you wish. It can become anything you want. It'll strive for power, or for peace, or just to find the cure to the curse. The gameplay, I can't really tell you about it because it really does depend on the player. I used a katana and a shield and kept relatively light in the game because I was also really flimsy. A good hit could kill me in this game. So katana shield, I was a dex build. You can build the character to be anything you want. A mage, a cleric. I had a friend who made a cleric. I'm putting in quotations because this cleric was not a cleric. It was a monster. It was a tank, and he spewed miracles everywhere. But his main weapon was this massive fucking club, which he beat everything's head in with. The gameplay, again, really depends on the player, so there's not much for me to say about that. There are a variety of weapons for you to choose from, so, play as you wish, really. Now, the story is not something I can delve into very easily. There are a lot of people who have explained the story, and there are a lot of people who have gone through the story and go through it piece by piece. For me, I feel like this game's story is, once again, dependent on the player. The story ends as you want it to. Anything that happens afterward is basically left to your imagination. Everything that you do within the game, again, left to your imagination. But there are NPCs in the game that have their own story and that fill in the general story of the world in this game. And it's just filled of a lot of confusion. No one really knows what happened, where this curse came from. Everyone in this world has been cursed. They were human, but now they've been cursed, and they are just going hollow. They are losing themselves. And you get that feeling as the player because you play, you die, you start over at the bonfire. Basically, you quitting the game is you going hollow because your character has been left there to just rot. And most enemies you face will be hollows. Almost no enemy has a mind of their own because they've lost themselves in this massive repetition. And basically, the main story that you're going for is to collect as many souls as possible and become powerful. Powerful enough to reignite the flame. But do you really want to reignite the flame? Once you've played the game enough, you learn that there is almost no point to reigniting the flame, that it is all just one endless cycle that happens again and again. If not you, then someone else will do it. Now, the graphics. This game isn't... I played on an Xbox 360, and I've seen it on the PlayStation 3. It does look much cleaner on the PlayStation 3, and it looks more smooth, relatively, to play on it. The difference... It is a beautiful looking game. It has this dreary feeling. It has just this gloominess that you'll feel as you play. You'll just feel completely alone. And the graphics, the layouts, everything to this really play on that. Like, you're the only one left. Not really the only one left, but you're the only one traveling in it. And your only solace is really the bonfire and these few NPCs you meet, who, the best one, Salaire, praise the fucking sun. He is the best one you'll ever meet. He will make you feel happy, really, every single time you meet him. And now the sound, the music to this game. There is no music while you're walking around this world. None at all. It once again plays on that lonely feeling you get. The emptiness. That it's just all ruins left from a glorious age. And the music comes up when you're fighting bosses, and there's this main music that plays in the central hub of the game, which is the first bonfire you really come across after you step out of the tutorial. Tutorial beats your ass. And the music really plays on just... It really just helps you, kind of. But some music will stay in your mind, and it will torment you. One of my favorite pieces in the game is the last one, and the last boss fight music. Like, it just... The feeling they were going for in this game was completely hit. But Ornstein and Smoug's battle music basically just fills me with just torments me. It torments me. But anyway, this game is a glorious game. It is wonderful. It is one of the best games I've ever played, and I hate it so much, but I love it so much. And you're going to be seeing this a lot, by the way, if you play it, or if you've played it, you'll see it a lot. But this game, even if it's old and it's on the old gen, like, and you happen to not have the old gen or anything, it's on PC, and you can play it on PC. It'll be a little harder to play on PC, because it was kind of ported terribly, but it is a really great game. If you do not want to play it, then just delve into the lore and the story, because it is a beautiful thing. It's fantastic. You have to play this. If not, learn of it. Now, this is basically the end of my review, but all of March is going to be Dark Souls related. Every single bit of it. Every week, I will be coming to you with something Dark Souls related. Because Bloodborne is coming out, and I want to play this game so badly because it was made from the same creator as the first Dark Souls and even Demon Souls, which sadly I've never played. But all of March, Dark Souls. This is the end of my review. I would say play this. Play it. It doesn't matter. Play it, learn it, everything. Just know you are going to get upset. So, once again, Lawrence from MBOS64, and, you know, if you want to see more, subscribe, like, do stuff, you know. So, goodbye.